Hello, people. We are here with the weekly dose of woo, where I keep track of the woo so that you don't have to. And this week is super fun and amazing. So, in a few days, we will have the first full moon of the year. And there are many theories about starting your year on a full moon or a new moon based on our Muggle calendar, our mundane calendar, and how that'll set us up for the year. This is a Mars year anyway. This is a 9 year anyway. And so it's a lot of energy that's moving with this. And the fact that the full moon is in Cancer, and I'm a Cancerian, and I can state we are emotional beasties and a little bit of a diva. And it's going to be really not intense, but full of feels. And another Cancer placement is Mars is in retrograde for the next 6 weeks in Cancer. And so those are the two things that are kind of going on right now with everything, and some big questions that you're going to want to ask yourself. And this is going to be part of the experience, the exercise that we do. Where do I want to put my time and intention? What Mars is action based, but retrograde turns inward. It's not about other people around you. It's not about what other people are doing. Like, this is not the gossipy time. This is not, I wonder what they're doing. No, this is, what am I doing? What's going on with me? And Mars is a powerful planet. It has a lot of energy, it has a lot of action steps, but it also teeters on like anger, aggression, and stuff like that. And occasionally people get a little bit resentful and bitter. And if that's your natural state, like, there's nothing wrong with being negative occasionally, but be aware that because Mars retrograde in Cancer, which is a very emotional, you may, all that may be revved up right now for you. All of that may be just a little bit harder for you to swallow for the next 6 weeks. With that, the cardinal signs, I keep saying with that. I have phrases that I just say, and apparently that's the phrase. Yesterday it was awesome. I said awesome, I think 20 times in one conversation with a client. And yeah, that is a thing that I am just realizing while we are recording, because God forbid we not be authentic. So during this retrograde, the cardinal signs. So we have Capricorn, we have Cancer, we have Libra, we have Aries, I believe. And let me check. Yes. And it I'm not saying like be super nice to these people because Mars is in retrograde. Just be aware that we may be a little bit more emotional and a little bit more a- able to unhinge our jaw and bite someone's head off during the next 6 weeks, which does not give us permission to do that. Obviously, call anyone on their shit if you feel you need to. And just be aware, like, we may be some pissy little moody people. So it's really important to know that you are a powerful emotional being and you are in touch with those emotions, and they can dictate what you're doing during this Mars retrograde in a positive way. It's not, oh my gosh, you're emotion based and you're emotional and it's mood swings. It can be the fuel to get you to do the actions within yourself to manifest your best 2025. With the full moon, this is a great time to do this. This is a great time to look inside and take some action steps within. It is a great time to be able to figure out what to do and where do you want to go. So at the end of 2024, we talked about manifesting. We talked about your word of the year, which are all super, in my opinion, super important and great for manifesting. And now you're at the point where it's like, well, what do you do now? Well, you start walking forward. We are through the first week of the year. You should already be taking action steps to make 2025 happen in the way that you want. And so it's important to look at that and look inward with perspective. So the full moon gives us so much like a bird's eye view of what is going on. And being able to understand that is really important. As you're looking inward, you're also looking inward with a bird's eye view. You are getting a different perspective about what is happening within yourself that drives you connection to your emotion. And that's what we're talking about today. What do you need to integrate? What do you need to revise? Because remember, every retrograde is just an RE. It's review, revise, rethink, redo, renew, reuse. All RE. No new. No NEW coming in to a retrograde. It is all RE, all of it. And it's fabulous. You also need to ask yourself, because it's in Cancer, what does my heart want? What actions does my heart need to take? And what have I been fighting for? So these are the questions that you're going to be asking yourself throughout the next 6 weeks, but especially during the full moon that is on the 13th. So go forth, be the hero of your own story, and understand that the emotional roller coaster is just trying to get you to do something. Get off your ass and take action for yourself. And enjoy the full moon and the retrograde and all of the abundance that it can give you if you use it correctly. And you can join the weekly dose of woo every Thursday at 11 a.m. There's a link across all the social media, and the replays obviously are posted. And if you join us live, you get the link to the digital product that helps you with the class, with the topic, with the theme that we do every single week. So go forth, be the hero of your own story, and enjoy and have fun and just live your best life, because why not?